The Equal People Derby project is funded by NIACE, the skills funding agency, and it's delivered by Derby Adult Learning staff and MenCap job coaches. We applied for the funding because a number of learners with learning difficulties who were looking for paid work have been attending our courses for quite some time but weren't getting any further in trying to find a job. We also wanted to change the attitudes of employers and their staff to people with learning difficulties in the workplace. The course is the same as an apprenticeship, and it works well to help young people develop the skills they need to find work. When our learners are on their work placements, they're considered as members of staff. They're an assigned and identified mentor from that workplace who gives them tasks, supports them with any difficulties, and this is to avoid the employer spending a lot of time with them. The learner's progress is reviewed frequently. The learner is present. Everybody who works with them, for instance, their job coach, any support workers, their employer, their mentor, are all there to decide what should happen next. The idea of combining classroom and workplace learning means that trainees can identify what skills they need to develop for the workplace and work on them in the classroom.
Our aims for the scheme were that learners would have improved their skills, gained some qualifications, taken part in a significant work placement for 30 weeks, have developed skills while in the workplace, and have a better understanding of what work is like. At the end of the work placement, they'd be able to have a reference from their work placement supervisor, which they could use when applying for jobs. This year, in 2014, 7 learners took part in the scheme. The work placements have included office work, working in the theatre, the garden centre, at Boots. One learner chose to work in a charity shop as well. The main successes of the scheme have been in the personal development of the learners, the confidence and the pre-work skills and the improvement we've seen in those. There's been a lot of positive outcomes for the employers and for the trainees. We'd like to continue with this project next year as feedback from learners and employers has been very positive, and we're looking for funding to be able to pay for this. Learners have said that the combination of work placement and classroom learning has been much more beneficial to them than classroom learning alone has been in the past. And employers have said that it was important to meet and get to know the person before they started working in their work placement, and also that the extra support the trainees have been given while on placement has been crucial to the success. I think the most telling thing is that learners who've been on the scheme this year have already been encouraging others to join the scheme next time, and we've already had a number of inquiries from potential learners.
For Adam came with a list of things that he wanted to learn to be able to then hopefully go and get a job, a full-time job elsewhere. We're giving him the tools to be able to hopefully achieve that, and we're working down a list of things with him, things that he both enjoys and doesn't enjoy, but things that would be practical for him in a working environment.
Working with Nicola I'm working with is she helps me a lot and just telling me what to do. And working with others is pretty amazing.
Having Kerry here at Allen Park has been really helpful. We find that Kerry has been exceptionally useful for all the jobs that we keep putting off because we haven't got time to do them, so they keep going to the bottom of our pile of work. And basically, since Kerry's been with us, we've managed to clear up so much work. It's been unbelievable.
I think it made me more happy being here and and meet new people well.
I mean, for me, it is removing those barriers for people who, who want to work and are willing to work. So it's good to give them experience and something they can use. It also gives us an opportunity to work with people and actually see what our procedures and our working practices are like, and see if we can adjust them as well. So it's beneficial for both sides.
I did have confidence when I first went, but it's built the confidence a bit more from what it was before I started to what it is now.